All right, Music Posse. Right about now, let's hit a pause button. All right, friends, social media connections. Welcome to tonight's live stream episode of Real Living in Bolingbrook. And what day is this? Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. Had to think about that for a second. So happy hump day to all of you. And if you are watching this episode as a live stream for the first time, my name is Bill. I am your host. I'm always kind of your host, but I have my partner in crime, my co-host, Greg, getting ready to join us. So without further ado, let's give him Music Posse. Let's have fun with Greg tonight. Let's give him a nice drum roll.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
How do you like my new posse with drum roll and doing things on demand?
You're always creative.
We got to do what we got to do what we got to do to make this fun, entertaining, just like the business of real estate. Yeah. Do you agree?
I 100% agree.
So before we get into the real serious stuff, Greg, you and I both live each and every one of our days, no doubt, with what I call the same framework, the same best practices, the same rhythm and pace of what we do. But Greg, let's be real. Even though we do that, every day is so different, right?
You can't make this stuff up. You know, the things that happen to you on a daily basis, it's unbelievable. You know, I used to tell people, you know, I've been selling real estate for 20 years. I've seen it all. Yeah. As soon as I say that, yeah, something weird happens and it's like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. So it's always interesting. It's always something new.
Yeah. And every one of our clients have their unique and different stories. That's what makes what we do so interesting, so unplanned. And let's be real, you know, given what we also do, we are 50% what I call human psychologists. Sometimes we have to help our clients filter through their drama and make sure that they realize, you know, their journey of selling a home, buying a home, making the move, it comes with, guess what? It comes with people, a barrel of emotions.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also comes with some muscle. And what I mean by that is
do tell.
Tomorrow at one of my listings, I just had a dumpster dropped in the driveway. And the handyman's going to be there. I'm going to be there. My son's going to be there. And we have to rip out the fence in the yard. Okay. Yeah. And power wash the side of the house. The house is vacant. Seller's gone. Okay. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get to the finish line. Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to be loading up a dumpster full of wood.
Wood fence.
Yeah.
Got it.
Trimming down some hedges, cleaning up the yard in order to pass the HOA inspection.
Got it.
It's a HOA. Yeah. The HOA said
I never heard of that one. Okay.
Like I said, it's always something new. So HOA said you're not closing unless you rip this fence out.
Oh, yeah. So hey, since it's a wood fence, buddy, wear gloves. Make sure you don't get splinters.
Yeah, I already thought of that.
That's the last thing you need. Come on, Greg. Yeah. Why? Because having splinters on your fingers is going to prevent you from writing the next 10 contracts.
Yeah, right.
So, Greg, let's now get serious, okay? Yes. We're going to get serious, people, because, yes, we are here doing this for you. It's always for you. It's always for you young people and some of you younger boomers. So, with that said, let's talk about real estate in Bolingbrook. What's going on? I have a feeling you're going to tell me what we already know, but
yeah, I'm going to get into the data, but first I want to let you know there's a couple cool restaurants coming to Bolingbrook.
Okay.
There's 𝙍𝙤𝙖 that's going into the promenade into Bar Louie, which is nice. Yes. There's a new Brazilian steakhouse called Bolvino's.
Is that one of those buffet concepts?
I don't think it's a buffet.
Oh, okay.
It's a Brazilian steakhouse. The chefs are Brazilian.
Okay.
They had to get all their equipment sent over from Brazil. And that's going where Gordon Biersch was in the promenade. So that's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And then there's Hacienda Real.
Okay.
Which is a high-end sit-down Mexican restaurant.
I bet.
And that is already open, and that's getting some great reviews. People are really liking it. So I have not yet eaten there, but I plan to because Mexican's like my favorite food.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, and that's where, oh man, what was that restaurant? Red Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be on Weber Road.
That's an upgrade, buddy.
Yeah, I liked Red Robin. Their burgers are fantastic. Their beers are really good.
So since we're talking about Red Robin, and I remember when I went to a Red Robin, I think they served burgers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Where's your what's your favorite burger place? And it doesn't have to be in Bolingbrook. So let's open it up.
It probably would have been Red Robin.
Oh,
they had fantastic burgers. I really enjoyed them. So it wasn't even a question of what to order when you're there. It's order one of their fat burgers. And they had all different kinds. So yeah.
So you are a what is it? 2-layer meat kind of guy?
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. Well, you're a pretty big guy too, so you could pack it in. And then and then by the way, audience members, see, we know this about Greg. I'm going to by the way, first time watchers, listeners, you don't know this about Greg, but this is what the guy does when he's not helping you sell or buy real estate. Let's take a look.
Yeah, but there hasn't been a whole lot of that recently just because the rivers are so high.
Yeah.
They say it's too dangerous. I don't understand.
Is that right?
Yeah, I don't quite understand, but I guess there's maybe a lot of trees in the water and
yeah,
but they did have to rescue a whole bunch of people on July 4th.
I can imagine. Yeah, that week, the week leading up to the July 4th holiday.
Yeah,
we all had that big storm event. Yours truly, we lost power overnight.
Yeah,
and so it's been a tough summer, man. Yeah. Mother Nature is pissed at us.
It's crazy. Some years we didn't get any rain, and some years it rains like crazy. So.
True. All right. So talk about real estate. We got new restaurants feeding people, but what's going on with real estate?
Yeah. So the real estate trend is still moving upward. Wow. If you were to ask me back, I think we've been doing this since like 2022.
Yes.
There's no way I would have bet that here we would be in 2026 and we still have the same trend. Which is the values are going up year over year for detached homes is up 7.7% year over year.
Wow.
The median sale price is $415, whereas it was $385 last year. It's still going up.
Let's take a look. let's take a look at this, audience members. So you're telling me, Greg, the median home price, real estate price point in Bolingbrook is $415. Well, let's compare to this visual here. OMG, it's higher than the median according to this data back in June, just 2 months ago. So,
well,
okay.
I said too, detached. That might have all properties.
Ah, true. Thank you for expanding on that. And in this visual, yeah, it also highlights the obvious, right? Strong demand, low inventory, and prices climbing.
Yeah. So I mean, we're still in that same trend. The month supply right now sits at 1.4 months of inventory, which is still very low, and it makes it a seller's market. Now, because it's a seller's market, I'm going to say this again. I said it before.
Yeah.
In a market that's a seller's market, where the sellers are getting more and more for their homes, there's not as many homes. Your best strategy when you list it is to price your house lower. Yeah. The reason why is then you get the multiple offers that drives it up. Kind of like when you're auctioning the Mona Lisa that's worth $1 million, you start the auction at 700 grand, and you get all the hats getting in the ring on bidding it up, and you'll eventually get more. So keep that in mind, because a lot of sellers don't understand that, and it's just important.
Well, that's why, buddy, they need to sit down, have that conversation with you, and then make the right choice to go forward, right?
Right.
And with this one visual here, let me zoom into it. It's also showing us, we'll isolate it to some of the counties near you, Bolingbrook, some of the neighboring ones. What surprises me is the days on market. I mean, but you know this for sure. It seems like on average is 30 days or less. Sound about right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, Will County is very large, and Will County spans like all the way to Indiana, pretty much. You know, it goes way over there. I think in the area that we're in Bolingbrook, being this little sliver on the northwest side of Will County, we're probably more along the lines of a due page number of 26 days. You know, we're selling quicker than a lot of other areas in Will County. Yeah,
you're right.
The average nationwide is 55 days.
Yeah, but that's because, well, if we lump all states and big enough urban metro areas, I mean, let's be real, various states like Florida, Tennessee, they're experiencing the opposite. It's a buyer's market for them.
Yeah.
So things are sitting around for a while, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's bring us back together here. All right. Audience member, we dropped the serious stuff that is important to you. We get it, because as one of my close friends and mentors always remind me when I need to have a conversation with him for pep talk, motivation, he reminds me, simple cliche, all life events point right back to real estate. And by the way, I forgot to highlight this. What could be a life event, right? That's pretty common in motivating a household to move, sell, and or buy. It's guess what? New job. So in this one visual here, this is highlighting the fastest growing jobs and the various sectors. Greg, you care to guess which might be in the top three? Take a guess.
Which might be in the top three? What do you mean? Because I can read them. Wind turbine techs, solar panels.
Yeah, so energy, right?
Oh, okay.
Energy people, okay. And then for those of you who are first responders, because you're in the business of taking care of people, guess what, Greg? The young baby boomers and seniors, we know this because we always get this data. It's the largest demographic. And so with medical technology, people staying healthier, living longer, that also means healthcare workers. They are, very well employed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
All right. So serious stuff, like I said, audience members, that we just shared and dropped for you. And then now we're going to do something not serious at all. I have asked Greg, I did prompt him. I have asked Greg to play my stupid little game of Would You Rather? So, Greg, here's the first round of question in my stupid little game of Would You Rather. Here it goes.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather, Greg, work with a seller that will tell you, Greg, I will follow every one of your instructions and plans, but my bottom line dollar is at this top number and you kind of do this thing, all right? Or would you rather work with a seller that simply says, Greg, I need your help to get me to my next chapter with as little stress and as efficiently as possible. I leave it to you, buddy, as to what you believe this will sell at. Which one would you rather?
I would rather work with the second one that says just make my move as stress-free as possible. And the reason why is because I have a Rolodex of everybody I need. So any issues that come up, whether it be electrical, dumpsters, windows, anything like that, you know, it's a simple call for me to get it taken care of.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about anything. The first one would be difficult. It's great that they want to follow my lead with everything. Yeah. But if they're real strict on dollar value, especially if it's too high, I mean, you're rolling the dice.
Yeah, and not to mention, Greg, because you have been in your business long enough, and you're absolutely right. I know you got people. That's my phrase. I mean, some of the people is, of course, your son to help out, right, when necessary. Yeah. And you're not afraid, as we have all heard, to roll up your sleeves, putting on gloves, avoiding the splinters, taking down a wood fence. So we know that. But you're absolutely right. You can't control which buyer, how many buyers will transact at that other seller's unrealistic goal. That's just stupid.
Right.
Yeah. All right. All right. So that's my first round of Would You Rather. Here's the next question. Would you rather help a seller? Would you rather help a seller sell in order to buy, or would you rather help a seller buy and then sell? Which one would you rather?
Buy and then sell.
Oh, do tell us why.
Yeah. So if they have the means to buy the property, move all their stuff in when they get a chance over the next month, clear the place out. I got people that will come in and shine the place up, repair carpet, replace carpet. That's a lot less stress for both the seller and myself.
Yeah.
Than it is, and I'm in one of those transactions right now. They bought, and then pretty soon they're going to list their townhouse, and it's a much more stress-free than finding a house and then having to sell before you buy.
True.
It's very stressful.
True. Not to mention, going back to your data, if right now it's still a strong seller's market, inventory is a little over a month's supply, prices are climbing steadily, low inventory, and there is buyer demand. I mean, why would you want to buy something with that little albatross called a home sale contingency?
Yeah, most sellers won't even take them.
Won't even take that, right?
Yeah, so it's just a nightmare, and it's a lot of running around. It's a lot of work, and at the end of the day, you have an upset buyer that's not getting the deals, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
So that was
so for those of you female CEOs of your household. Notice how I'm saying that. Why? Because Greg and I know this. For most households, it is the female spouse that is the driver of making the move for the most part, And if you're wondering, as Greg has already shared with you, well, how can I accomplish that master plan, which is I want to buy first and then sell? Well, Greg knows how that works. And by the way, beyond Greg maybe helping you with that plan, if you need to run some numbers, find out whether you can exercise what is called a bridge loan, using a line of credit to tap that equity, turn it into cash dollars, and buy with cash with Greg's help. Together, we'll certainly have an intimate conversation with you to move you to your next chapter. So my last game for the night, Greg, it's a simple one. It's called True or False. How do you like that one?
Good.
Okay. All right. True or false? Income is more important than credit score.
False.
False. Why do you say false?
Well, your credit score is really going to drive the mortgage and what you can do. The income will just tell you how much you qualify for.
Okay.
So, yeah, credit score is going to be more important.
Yeah, credit score will kind of open the door to best terms and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whether or not it can even be done.
That's true. That's so true. That is the most important thing. Can it be done for you, sir?
Yeah.
Or ma'am, right? Okay.
I bet the first thing that you look for in a mortgage transaction is, let's start with, what's the score?
Well, that's true.
You know,
it's important.
If it's 700 or 620, you got different products for that.
And by the way, using that example, audience members, I'm going to share this with you. It's a story, nothing more. As a local mortgage professional, credit scores are nothing more than what I call a grade. It is never permanent in time, and it's simply a grade as to whether you can be trusted. So when you have rockstar credit, you can always be trusted. When you have that marginal credit score, you kind of know what it is. It just means that you can be trusted sometimes, but there's some concern. All right. So as we wrap up, audience members, you're thinking like, OMG, it's a seller's market. I'm kind of ready to sell. And you've heard it from Greg. He's got people to help you move fast within 30 days because no shit, packing is hard. Packing to move is hard. And it sounds like selling a home, getting the right offer, getting under contract, moving through the contractual process, that's what you do well. And 30 days go super fast, right, Greg?
I won't help you move. I got a bad back. I got a real bad back.
Yeah, but you can recommend people. We know that.
Yeah.
All right. So audience members, if you are thinking the time is now, the time has come, you're tired of procrastinating, and your life event has been knocking on your door, you need to get to your next chapter, and you certainly need help to sell your suburban home in Greater Chicago Metro. How do you reach Greg? How do you start a conversation with him? It's so simple. All you need to do, audience members, is simply scan the QR code that you see next to Greg, and along the way, unless you're paying cash because you got a shitload of it, then you should call me as well to talk about whether you need to take out at least a small little loan because you make so much money, you need some tax write-offs, right? You know, interest paid, blah, blah, blah. So with all of that said, Music Posse, ladies, let's play us out of here. Here we go.